Though the duties of the temple nourish my spirit, the Fighters Guild continues to temper my blade and my resolve. Each contract hones both skill and purpose. I freed a comrade from the clutches of a necromancer's tomb, the air thick with the stench of false resurrection. I have cut down thieves who prey upon honest imperial citizens, their greed silenced by the justice of steel. These tasks may not bear the trappings of holy service, yet they serve the Nine all the same. To defend the faithful and protect the innocent is as sacred as any prayer spoken in a chapel. Every outlaw struck down, every citizen protected, is an offering of action to the divines. Talos strengthens my arm and steadies my heart. Through the Fighters Guild, I bring order where chaos festers and safeguard the lives of those under the Empire's banner. In each swing of my sword, I feel his guiding hand. Tiberius Imbrex, humble servant of Talos.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tamriel Rebuilt with Tiberius Imbrex. Today we are going to finish off the Fighters Guild in Firewatch. I think we only have a few quests left to do, but they could be very lengthy. I have no idea. Let's check it out. All right, is it you? Yes. I like your adamantium. I wish I had some. You're here for orders or advancement, or was there something else? Can we advance from you? No. Orders. There's a bounty on the marauder named Gamraz Silni. Gamraz Silni is a marauder operating out of the Stronghold of Mandaran. Him and his marauders have been causing trouble for merchants traveling up the inner sea, so the Order of Firewatch has hired us to take care of it. I've marked Mandaran on your map. Go there and kill Silni. Is that like... where is it? Yeah, we were actually really close to there when we went to recover that lost relic for the Imperial cult, and that Nord who was supposed to betray us never did. We were like right here, actually. Huh, okay, well, I guess I'll just cut you back in then, since we've already been right there. Give me a moment. Speaking of, I never actually marked this tomb, so I'm glad we came back here. Let's put a candle down, put some gold down, and yeah. This tomb has been cleared. There might be an unfriendly Nord in there, but I wonder if he despawns or if he stays there for the rest of time. Either way, you're right outside Mandaran. Is this our first Dunmer stronghold with Tiberius? I know we went to the Ashlander kind of one, but we didn't actually clear it out. Holy crap, hello, that genuinely frightened me, seeing a big freaking mouth. I knew I heard combat music, but I didn't see anything, jeez. All right, Propylon chambers, anything in here? Well, restore strength potion, that's always good. And seemingly nothing else, all right. Our carrying capacity is pretty low. Why? Because we're extremely hungry. And we might have still had our strength drain, so I will drink a potion. And let's eat some food and drink some water. Nice. Is our strength still drained? It kind of looks like it is, doesn't it? There we go. Back to full. All right. Let's go find us a marauder. This place is big and empty so far. Ring of Transfiguring Wisdom, sure. Like the peaceful music. Are you hostile? Yes, okay. He was taking a moment there. He was thinking about it. Glad we got our strength back, so we actually hit hard. I still haven't found a Restore Fatigue spell, though, now that I think about it. That would have been immensely helpful at some point. Although we hit so often with our sword now that fatigue is kind of a non-factor. But if we ever want to switch to something else, it would be nice to have maxed out fatigue. Okay, what's in here? Is that the person we were looking for? Gamraz Silni. Do we need to clear the whole place out? No, that's not him. Okay. Everything in this room is empty, just about. Mandarin upper level. I guess that's where we want to go. Unless this is some 6-house base, there shouldn't be anything in the basement, if there is a basement. Yeah, I'm thinking more like this. That looks more like the guy we're looking for. Let's get some fatigue potions going. Let's get a health potion going before we get smacked. Because these guys look pretty dang tough. Long blade 99, that's super cool. Maybe we'll max it out this video. Let's take the two-hander guy down. He's a lot scarier. And then you and your stupid shield are gonna block all of my attacks, aren't you? Well, we'll break through it eventually, I guess. I never seem to block. He does. We need to train block up. I mean, we're kind of just using a shield for the first time in like 10 videos, but I think it would go up more than it has. Let's get some more fatigue potions. Might as well use the rest of it. And another health potion, because that actually hurt pretty dang bad. Yeah, it's that stupid shield. He's blocking like every hit. We're gonna break his shield eventually. I hope. Otherwise, he's never going to die. I think our sword will break first. Is there like some strategy to getting through shields in this game? Well, it busted. I don't think there is. It's not like we can attack him from behind and get around his shield or something. It'd be cool if there was. This guy either has a lot of health or a ton of armor. Also, I just saw we hit Longblade 100. That's awesome. We're gonna have to switch weapons after this, or maybe next video. Just depends. I don't want to be using a weapon that we're not getting level ups in. I said it pretty early on, but Tiberius is kind of supposed to be a weapon master. We've pretty much just used long swords, as one does in these kinds of games. Okay, journal's been updated. I have slain Gamma Silni. Left pauldron of the Savior's hide. Huh. Cool. We'll take it. And a bunch of Drew armor we will also take. What did you have on you? An ebony dye katana. Nice. Chromatic steel right gauntlet. Resist fire, frost, and shock. So I think that is part of the mod, but I think his Savior's hide shoulders are actually part of TR. So that's pretty cool. We might just sell them because they are the pieces of a Daedric's armor. We might even... Should we just leave them here? That kind of seems like bad luck to carry it with us. Maybe we'll bring it to the temple to be burned. Like all Daedric artifacts. All right, anything else? Not particularly. We'll take your candle, though. We'll also take this candle. All right, well, we can explore the rest of the dungeon just in case there are any other enemies, but the task is complete. Maybe there's some good loot or slave security book. That's helpful. Man, I thought our sword was doing work before, but maybe we were just fighting weak enemies, because now it's not doing that much. Do we have an alternative weapon here? Yes, we have an axe, but I don't feel like we'll actually be able to hit people with that, so I'm not even going to try. Especially because we're out of fatigue potions, so I guess we need to make sure we clear out all of these other bandits as well. We don't want them rebuilding their little operation here. Okay, and I think this leads to the roof. Ooh, a healing belt. That could be good. Yes. Is there anything up here? Seemingly not. Okay. Well, let's go down then. I'm gonna double check to make sure there's not anyone else down here. If there is, I'll show you. If there's not, I will just cut you back in when we are returning the bounty. Oh, we found somebody else.
Stupid.
She blinded me. How long does that blind last? A very long time. That's not good. Okay, well, we're taking a ton of damage. Look how this lady's a harder fight than her boss, but can't see anything. Come on. Is she going to keep casting that on us? I hope not. Okay, all right. Calm down. Jeez. Where did you come from?
There is no escape.
Man, this sword does not hit as hard as I thought.
Stupid.
Stop calling me stupid. I get that enough. It's not even like it's broken or something. It's just, I don't know. It's not doing a lot of damage, I feel like. I think all forms of attack are pretty decent, right? Yeah, they're all the same, so doesn't matter which way we swing or stab or chop. It should deal good damage. Oof, we are taking a whooping here. I think that's our last healing potion as well. I cannot kill either one of them. They're like perfectly shielding each other. There we go. One of you's down. Should be easy now. There we go. Ooh, I do not want that skooma. Put it back. All right, what were you guys hiding in here? A bug lamp. It was worth it. Some kind of crappy potions, but we'll take them. We can't really be picky. We need to do a big sell-off and buy a bunch of potions, honestly. All right, gonna keep going. Okay, so I did come across this locked door. There's something in here. We can't actually hit it, so we're gonna have to use a scroll of unhinging. Oh wait, maybe I did hit it. There you go. Is there anything in here? Is this just like a crappy little storage shed? Kind of. This is where they make their skooma. Ooh, lots of potions. That's pretty good. All right, now we can finally mark this place as cleared. We'll even put the little bug lamp here. Awesome. All right, let's head back then. The job is done. Have you taken care of Gamras Silni? It's good that you've killed him. Go to Senniel's Tullness at the Ember Keep in the Great Hall to collect your reward. Okay, Ember Keep, Great Hall. Gotcha. We did that quest before as Valdrin, where you work with them, right? The Order. And you have to like prove that they're innocent because they're being framed for a ship crashing in the rocks. Something to do with the lighthouse being sabotaged. That was a really cool quest from what I remember. It was a very long quest too, which is always cool to see when you're doing just miscellaneous stuff.
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Is it you? Maybe. Welcome to Firewatch, citizen. You're standing in the old fortress of Firewatch, home to the Drakelight Beacon and the headquarters of the Honorable Order of Firewatch. Do you have business with the Duchess? No, I killed Gamras. Thank you for putting an end to his vile banditry. Here, your portion of the bounty. Portion, huh? Who did I split it with? Orders. We have an extended contract with the researchers at Manrizache. Manrizache? I don't know. There's a group of researchers with the Imperial Archaeological Society moored at the ruin, looking to dig up God's knows what. What's important is that we've got a contract to clear away anything dangerous they dig up, and I've heard they've encountered just such a thing. Get down there, talk with Salius Magrodius, and take care of it. To get there, head to the dark elf hamlet of Bal Oira and swim southeast. Their ship is named the Northern Wind. You'll know it when you see it. Okay, so we need to get to Bal Oira. We should be able to take a boat there, if not pretty close to there. We can at least get to Navalis. All right, so here we are in Navalis. Yes, we can get to Bal Oira. That's good. That helps a lot. So now I think we just need to go somewhere over here. Correct? Southeast from the village of Bal-Oira. Yeah, so somewhere in here we will see it. It's a giant Dwemer ruin. I'm sure it'll stand out. I can see a Daedric ruin all the way over there, so. Let's hope our Warhammer here is effective enough at killing whatever's inside. Switching off the sword is always a dangerous idea for us in the past, but I think with blunt 50, we should be okay. I should have bought some more potions, but I think we'll be fine. We also have like an amulet that gives us some fatigue. Let's test it out. Miss, there we go, one shot him. If out of 3 attacks, one of them hits and it kills them, I'm okay with that. This might be it over here, yes, actually. It is kind of like sunken into the water, but that's probably the boat we're looking for. Almost walked right past it too. I thought the Dwemer ruin would be a little bit bigger. Let's put on our swift swim staff before I forget. We are already here though, so it doesn't really matter. Can we get up on the boat? Yes. Hello.
Yes.
I don't know you. What do you want? I'm here for Manrizache. You'll want to speak with Salius Magrodius about the excavation's progress. All right. Is it you? Yes. An adventurer interested in archaeology. Wonders never cease. No, I don't mean anything by it. Welcome to Manrizache, the most exciting excavation this side of the Inner Sea. Tell me about it. Ah, good. You must be from the Fighters Guild. We dug into a new large chamber of the ruin, but the constructs are quite active and quite dangerous. Luckily, the floodings trapped them, so you'll have time to go into the chamber and disable them. We've been calling this chamber the Hall of Rthungzark. You can reach it by crawling into the factory maintenance tunnel from that dark hole near the entrance. When you're done, come back and let me know so we can continue our work. Crawling into the factory maintenance tunnel from a dark hole near the entrance? Maybe he means you go into the entrance and there's a dark hole. Yeah, something like that. Wow, that is not what I was expecting to find in here. All right, let's switch back to our good weapon. Gonna have to kill a freaking Drew. So we have Swift Swim. I should hotkey these so we can switch between them a lot easier. But also, what do we have in regards to like water breathing? Basically nothing. I don't think I have like an amulet of water breathing or anything like that, do I? Doesn't look like it. I do have a ton of scrolls, but I don't know if any of them are water breathing. I doubt it. All right, well, we're just gonna have to be quick. This is the opposite of quick. This would be missing 10 times and running out of air. There we go. All right, we're gonna have to go back up, catch our breath, and then run back. I didn't know this would be underwater. Did they say it was going to be? You wish to crawl through the tunnel, yep. Any air pockets? Getting a little concerned here. Okay, well, we might have to go back to go get some water breathing stuff. Did we have any water breathing items on a tiger? I don't actually know. Let's mark here and let's recall back to the Fighters Guild and see what we can do when it comes to water breathing. There's just no way we can make that trip without something. Oh yeah, we picked up that spear a long time ago that gives you water breathing on strike. On strike. That was the catch. I forgot about that catch. Oh wait, we also have that Barris diving helmet we got a really, really long time ago when we went into a smuggler's cave near Balfoyen or something. Old Ebonheart? Yeah, right here. Near Old Ebonheart. Haha, I completely forgot about that, but I'm glad we still have it. Awesome. That's gonna make this much easier. We got Swift Swim, we got water breathing. We should go fight some Drew hives. Feeling confident. Factory maintenance tunnel. Well, this is weird. That's a lot of doors, but okay. I like how there's air pockets right after we ran away. We could have made it. It's fine. Hall of Rthan. This is what we're looking for. Oh my gosh. Let's go back. Get our fatigue back. Now let's try to fight them. Okay, we are kind of... Oh my gosh. This is a freaking rumble, huh? Ooh, we got one. Warhammer does a lot of damage when it hits. Alright, let's get some healing going. Yeah, we have some. We have any fatigue? We have one. That might be enough. Yeah, we definitely don't want to get stuck in the corner. Nice, they're dropping like flies. New weapon. Don't matter. Tiberius is such a baller now. Easy. Alright. I've disabled all the Dwemer constructs in the Hall of Rthungzark. Yes. What else do they have in here, though? Nothing else, huh? Just comes to a dead end. I guess they did just say they barely broke into here. I guess they haven't excavated the rest of it. We could also go back the other way and check out the rest of the dungeon. Maybe after we turn this in. I don't think they'll care, right? Yeah, let's go this way. Why not? It's all underwater as well. Kind of cool. I love underwater dungeons. I was always so sad when Skyrim basically got rid of them because you couldn't fight underwater. And so all the dungeons lost that feature. Oblivion has a lot of underwater dungeons as well. Oops. It's just Skyrim that doesn't. I like how there's a working fan up there. Okay. Anything else? Can we go up here? Or is that it? That might be it. Yes. All right, well. Maybe they'll excavate more of it and you can come back here and do the rest. I don't know. Maybe that's the whole dungeon. All right, job's done. Nice and easy.
You want something, friend?
They have been cleared out. You took care of the constructs. Very good, Tiberius and Brex. You can go back to Brandit then. He should have your payment. Now work on studying the ruin can continue. You don't have any more work for me? All right, well, that's it. That's it. I'm back. Have you made the trip to Manrizache yet? Yes. All taken care of. Very good, Tiberius and Brex. Here's your payment. Now I have some more sensitive orders for you if you're up for it. Yeah, I'm a sensitive guy, so. I'd like you to start up some contracts with local merchants. We get a lot of business from Firewatch's merchants. They're the lifeblood of the city and the lifeblood of our guild hall. You've proven reliable, so I want you to negotiate new contracts with John and Livia, Mist Eyes, and Valvius Mattius to have guards stationed in their shops. We'll need an initial payment of 800 gold from each of them to seal the deal. You'll get half of all this revenue. For more information, visit For more information, talk with Hin Karast, our bookkeeper. She can speak with you about each client. So we know Jana is in Navalis. Mist Eyes is down the street. Valvius Mattius. Why don't I remember him? All right. What can you tell me about Jana? I don't know much about her, but I bet she'll try to get a favor out of you before she agrees to get a guard. If you're persuasive enough, you might be able to get around that. Okay, Mist Eyes? He's an alchemist, so you can probably impress him if you're well trained in alchemy. If not, you might have to do a favor for him. And Valvius. He's a tricky one. He'll probably try to haggle his way out of paying up the full cost of a guard. But don't give in unless you're ready to be fronting the costs yourself. 800 gold is the initial fee we're charging. I don't remember where Valvius is. I'm sure we helped him at some point. They're sending us to people we helped, but just don't remember who it is. Short-term memory. All right. Mist Eyes is right here. We can also buy some potions if he's restocked. He has. Nice. right. He already likes us a lot, so maybe we can get this from him. Contracts with local merchants. You did me a great service in repelling Salias, and it is true I can never know when I will need your guild again. But the costs are great, and I know you are strong, so I would ask something of you first. I must fill an order of lightning shield potions, but I lack the materials. I ask that you go to the ruins of Rthungzark and retrieve 4 samples of scrap metal. Dang. We were just in a dormer ruin. I could have got the scrap metal right there. Very good. Return to me when you have it. Okay. Where is Rthungzark? Did you mark it on our map? Yes, you did. Okay. Okay, well, we can go do that. Where is Valvius? Don't know. Maybe we didn't talk to him. I don't recognize that name at all. It's this guy. Yeah, we never went in here. Actually, we did as Kalia. I kind of remember stealing these candles or buying them from him or something. But yeah, we never actually talked to him before. Okay, well, let's get him to like us a lot. Contracts with local merchants. A guard for my shop. Sure, I'd like that, and I've got the money. But before we move forward, I've got a little proposition for you. There's a certain magical blade I happen to know the location of. The glass dye katana of the Leech. A very useful thing for a fighter like you, and extremely valuable for everyone else. If you agree to pay the initial fee for the guard in my shop, I'll tell you where to find it. Oh. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. I'm interested. Where is it? You're a sharp one. Good choice. The sword's in this ancient cave. Siri-dunbal. Real big one and full of undead, so tread carefully. You'll find it on the eastern coast of the Isle of Arches. That's the smaller island out east, northwest of Van, the main Telvanni Isle. There aren't boats that travel there, so you'll probably have to head to the Sadas plantation and swim. Good luck, Tiberius. Okay, so we just pay for that one. Don't have to go back to him. Okay, so let's go to Navalis and talk to that lady as well. Just so we can grab all 3 in one go. She likes us a lot, so she might not give us a quest, but I almost want to make her hate us so she will give us a quest, because that would be cooler than just auto-passing it. We'll have to see, though. Maybe she'll give us one no matter what. I am going to save. Oh, she doesn't like us that much. Well, there you go. Contracts. Well, I might be inclined to enter a contract with your guild. You did well enough when I hired you earlier. Since you're here, I'd like you to do me a favor. A long while back, a visitor to our town was making a great stink about some treasure he knew about in Asheran-Nasadis grotto. A good amount of raw gold ore, ripe for the taking. He set out for the grotto and never came back. What do you want me to do? I'd like you to head there and see if you can't find that treasure. If that visitor hasn't returned, I'd wager it's still there. Get me 2 pieces of raw gold and I'll sign a contract with your guild. The grotto's east of here on the northeast coast of the island. Somewhere here-ish. Alright, well, let's do that one first, since it is the closest. This is like the perfect set of quests for Tiberius. 3 dungeon crawls. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Ooh, our weapon has no effect. Is it not a silver? Oh, it's steel. Okay, well, so we'll just use the Rod of Divine Light. Smite him. It's kind of not taking a lot of damage from it, though, is he? It is lighting up the whole area. That's nice. I think he's healing a little bit off us as well. Yes, good old Hungers. He's also draining all of our stats. Lovely. I didn't really think about what we would do if we came into contact with something that we can't hit. We do have some scrolls. He resisted it. Good. That's great. That seemed to not really do anything as well. This isn't good. What about that one? No. Okay, what about shock? Are Hungers resistant to shock? Dang, I didn't know that. He is wrecking our strength as well. That's not good. You can random hunger, dude. Hungers are so good. They're like worse versions of Bone Walkers. Bone Walkers aren't resistant to this many things. We do have that poison ring, right? Somewhere. Viper ring. Toxic cloud ring, that's what it is. Okay, they're resistant to toxic, the more you know. But even this, there we go, okay. Let's just keep hitting him with this. We'll kill him eventually, even if he does keep knocking us down. Oh my gosh, dude, screw hungers. Look at our stats right now. I think some of it is actually because we're thirsty and tired and stuff, but yeah, look at that strength. Well, we're gonna have to sit here and restore some strength for a little bit. We don't have any magicka. Perfect. All right. I think we're all good to go. We are a little bit tired, but we can hit this grotto, come back, and then sleep before we go to the next dungeons. Yeah, this is, I guess, the dungeon crawling episode. 5 dungeons in one day. Why not? Now, I kind of want to save that in case we run into more horrific things that we can't hit with a steel weapon. For some reason, I thought this was silver. I'm going to go along the coast for the most part, because that's usually where grottos are. I guess it could be right there. What is that? Village? And I also just noticed it is dark again. As it always is. I could say it's intentional and that Tiberius is the lone light in a dark world, but that's just not true. All right. Well, this is actually it. Okay, sweet. And we still have all of our water breathing stuff, so this should not be a big deal at all. I think the hardest playthrough to do in Morrowind would be a no magic playthrough. And I'm talking, you know, no scrolls or potions either. So you can't just drink like a water breathing scroll. That would be very difficult. Is that the guy who didn't make it back, or is that somebody else? Is that the whole place? No, that is actually the whole place. Okay. You found the gold. Very good, Tiberius and Brex. As promised, here's the payment for the guard in my store. Tell your leader I want him here as soon as he can manage. Awesome. I didn't mark that place because there actually wasn't any evil creature inside, so didn't really feel like we needed to.
Yes.
Now we can go... We could go back to Firewatch and then hit Rthungzark. I think that's what we should do. It's the next, like, closest one. I do still have that other Dwemer Ruin marked, so we could just teleport back there and grab some off the Centurions. But, you know, this is the Dungeon Crawl series, so let's go clear this bad boy out. Sorry if I sound a little bit congested today, more than usual. I must have like allergies or something this time of the year because I've been sneezing like crazy. And normally I would just wait before I record, but sometimes you don't have extra time to wait, so I'm recording right now because I have some free time. I hope it's not too bad. Okay. This is the entrance. Ooh, a fire atronach. Okay. Let's try healing ourselves a little bit. I never knew you couldn't hit hungers with regular weapons. Oh wait. Can you not hit any Daedra with regular weapons? Really? I guess I never knew that. That's actually crazy. I thought it was only ghosts and something else. Ghosts and like Dremora or something. No, it's all Daedra. That seems strange to me. Okay, well, we just lost all of the health I regenerated. We can cast Hearth Heal, I guess. Nice. Nice. Nice, 2 fails in a row. Good job. All right. Good enough. Well, at least we can hit Dwemer things with a Warhammer. Wonder why there was a Daedra outside of this. That's kind of random, isn't it? All right, scrap metal. Nice. I think we need 4. Yes. But we'll clear out the whole dungeon. Why not? Dead end. Some coins. We'll take them since I already have a ton of them. What is this? A room of dead people. That's always foreboding. Because they didn't have Talos guiding their every step. So they stumbled. And never recovered. Get some more scrap metal. Diamond. Dead male Imperial. Rust in pieces, my friend. I don't much care for the Dunmer. He can die for all I care. We can go this way. We can go down. Let's go this way. I think we have enough scrap metal, right? We got 4. Yeah, so we don't need to pick up anymore. It's too heavy to carry. Ooh, you seem very tanky, sir. That's not good. All of our stats are being drained because it's actually very hot in here. Who would have thought? Let's get some healing potions going. Oops. Not mean to open my quest log. He must be like one of the advanced centurions, I think they're called. So he's hitting a lot harder as well, yes. Oh my gosh, stop knocking me down. I thought our agility was high enough. Nope, I think it's because it's getting drained so bad. Come on, one more good hit. There we freaking go. Advanced Steam Centurion. Let's go this way since it looks like it loops back around, and then we can go in that new direction. Lots of gems. Very nice. We can also wait around for a little bit, get our fatigue back, just in case we run into something else over here. Nope, yeah, okay, so it just looped back. Let's head the other direction then. And while we're walking, let's try to heal ourselves. Nice. Crossbow guy. Oh no, he's gonna one-shot us. Oh, how are you still alive? There we go. It said he had no health, but he was still kicking. Okay, got all those guys down. Get you down. I said let's get you down. How am I not hitting you? There you go. Saw a chest over here. I kind of want to go look at it before we forget. Nice. Lots of Dwemer stuff. Hello. I'm busy looting. Thank you. That's one thing I don't like about the quick loot mod is that you can't like take stuff off containers seemingly without looting whatever is inside. We should definitely save before I get one shot. And go through here and heal for a little bit. Man, we are burning through the health potions, huh? It's fine if you just want to sit there and not shoot me. I'm okay with that. I don't know why you're not, but cool, cool. Ooh, a little desk. Oh no, this is like a display case. That's pretty sick. Dwarven shock darts. A dead guy. Anything else? I think this room's a dead end as well, yes. Okay, well, we can at least grab this ruby ore up here, right? Maybe. To use a steel blade of heaven. Nice. All right, well, let's report back then to our Argonian friend, Misty Eyes. I don't know why I keep trying to cast the spell recall. It's not gonna happen. Actually, since we're here and we're not going to come back until we finish the other quest. Let's see if we can't grab a bed. Are there beds in here? Did we ever sleep in here before? Yes, okay. And we can use these, I assume. Let's sleep for like 7 hours. Yeah. That's better. Get all of our stats back. Not be drained for being so freaking tired. All right, let's offload this heavy, heavy scrap metal. You have it. Excellent, Tiberius and Brix. And in return, the gold. Tell your leader I want a guard stationed at my shop. Awesome. So now we just have the Dwemer glass katana. And we have to go very far to get there. All right, so we can go to Nivalis. And from Nivalis, we can go to Bal-Oira. That takes us here.
Short trip, long trip.
And from Bal-Oira, we can go to Tel Uada. Is that where we want to go? Kind of. We're moving in the right direction.
Short trip, long trip.
From here, we can only go to Bal-Oira. Well, let's check the river skimmer, whatever they're called. These things called Wave Strider. Yes, same thing. Where does the Wave Strider take us? Port Telvanus, sure. And that sort of takes us where we want to go. I don't think you can get to the plantation, so I think this is the Isle of Arches up here, if it's from Sadas Plantation.
No new thing around.
So we need to go that way.
You're in telephone.
And we can't, like, seemingly get a ride there, so give me a moment here. I'm going to walk slowly but surely over there. I wonder if it's faster for us to swim, actually. Like, are we faster with swift swim in the water than we are walking on land? Maybe. I always wonder, are land Drew friends with the Drew in the water? Or are they just like a completely separate species that don't get along anymore? Don't actually know. Or if it, I don't know if it ever actually talks about that. Because you see Landrew in Oblivion randomly. You don't ever see him in Skyrim though. So this is Sadas Plantation, and I think we want to walk across the water somewhere over there and get to the Isle of Arches. This Swift Swim staff has been immensely helpful for the questing we're doing here. I'm glad we picked it up when we did. Oh, more Drew. We need to go to the Narcissus region because there's supposedly a Drew hive somewhere around there, and we never actually cleared it out with Kalia. Maybe it'd be something we can clear out with Tiberius, though. We also never went into those, or at least never went near those. They're not sky renders. They're like the huge wasp things you see in that area. I think there are entire hives of them that you can like go into. I assume they're actual dungeons with interiors, but I don't actually know. We never went into one. That would also be super cool to check out. Not that these dungeons aren't cool, but you know, newer is always better. Sometimes. When it comes to TR, it is. When it comes to Elder Scrolls games, not necessarily. Okay, is this it? Siri-dunbal. Siri-dunbal. Is that what it was called? Yes, awesome. Okay. Let's get our fatigue back. We got this. How's it going, sir? Wonder what killed him. Skeletons, of course. Down you go, stupid archer. Sniping me from a mile away. Hit your friend, don't hit me. Alright, now we just gotta bob and weave. We can go this way since it's a dead end. Who are you? Nobody. Perfect. There's also a dead end. Wonder why, or who, or what is killing all these people or raising them, apparently. Bunch of dead people in there. Ooh, restoration level up. Nice. Don't get that very often. It's just a horde of skeletons down here. Where's the necromancer? I'm just glad we can actually hit them. Sometimes, you know. I mean, we're not hitting them right now, but we don't need like a magical weapon to do so. We're just not hitting them because our fatigue is pretty garbage right now. I wonder if the reason we're able to hit as often as we have been with no stamina is because we have the birth sign of the warrior, and then we also have that amulet that fortifies our attack a little bit. So that's like, what is it? 15 fortify attack points? That's pretty good. It's definitely doing something. All right, we are not passing these dice rolls here. Okay, let's heal up a little bit more. I should really... screw it. Let's put on the stamina amulet as soon as we stop falling down. Give us a little bit of stamina here to hit more reliably. There we go. That's so much better. It's crazy how just a little bit of fatigue makes all the difference in the world. Let's also keep healing. Okay. So we can go that way or we can go this way. Let's go this way. That's where all the fun is happening, apparently. And there's our necromancer, or at least the leader of the skeletons. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of skeletons. That's why that merchant sent us here. He wants us to die, so he never has to pay or be bothered with solicitors ever again. Okay. What can we do here? We do have a restore fatigue spell. I forgot about that. We just can't cast it. Why can't we cast it? Because we don't have enough magicka? Or enough fatigue, so our chance is super low? Okay, so it was a magicka thing. And we don't have very good odds, do we? Well, we can try it. Failed. Nice. Used all our magicka too. I forgot about that. Well, we should definitely go find a restoration trainer, because it would be super, super helpful to have that running during some of these fights, especially with a new weapon like this. All right, just me and you, buddy. Things seem to be working well for you. We can use our stamina amulet again, since its cooldown's back. Oops, did not mean to drop down here. And then let's try to cast that spell again. So let's get another Restore Magicka. Can we pull it off? No. Can we pull it off again? Yes. Nice. See, like, we don't really use a lot of spells, so a spell like Restore Fatigue is super good for us. Basically just converting Magicka potions into Fatigue potions. Lasts a seemingly pretty long time too. Yeah, holy crap, it does. Alright, who are you? A Lich. Oh, and you also had the Glass Die Katana of the Leech. Absorb health, absorb fatigue, and it does a crap ton of damage. Nice, I will take that. I like how everything in here is green as well. for the glass blade of the leech. Anything in these chests? Yes, apparently. And we cannot hit either one, so we're gonna have to use unhinging scrolls here. There we go. Had to use a ton of them. We also have that robe of telekinesis, or I guess we have shoes of telekinesis, same thing. Nice. All right, what do we got here? Cursing Ebony Dagger, that's pretty good. And a bunch of pretty good gems. Is there anything here? Not really. Let's go check out the other direction then. Anything going on over here? Kind of. Red Despair Amulet, meh. Okay, so just some dead guys. That is the whole dungeon then. All right, let's put down something to mark it. This one apparently doesn't have a light. Neither does this one. That's weird. What about that one? Okay, there we go. This place has been cleared. It is safe to enter. Evil no longer taints this little section of the Isle of Arches. Let's head back to the Guildmaster. Why do I keep trying to cast that freaking spell? Have you secured those contracts with local merchants? Yes. Excellent work, Tiberius and Brix. These protection contracts are what make our guild hall one of the most prosperous in all of Morrowind. And thanks to you, we can keep it up. As promised, half of the gold is now yours. And since you've been such an exemplary fighter, I want you to have this Nordic axe. I've not much use for it these days. I do more administrative work. Good luck out there, Tiberius and Brix. And he gave us an axe. She looks pretty cool. And it does a lot of damage, wow. For a one-handed weapon, does almost as much damage as the two-handed Daikatana. Well, if we train our axe up, maybe we'll use it. I have no more orders to give, Tiberius. Try Harsty and Helnim or Harundi and Sadrith Mora. They'll have more orders for a fighter like you. Okay, so next time we can go to Helnim, because I think there's Cult and Fighters Guild quests there. I think there are Legion quests here in Firewatch as well, which we could also do. You know, we haven't done any Legion content yet with Tiberius. Could be the time to finally join, or we could go to Helnim, finish everything there, and then come back to Firewatch and do the Legion. I haven't decided. Let me know what you guys think would be cooler. I'm pretty much down for either or. Anyways, if you've made it this far and enjoyed this content, consider liking, subscribing, and hyping up the video if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching, and peace out.